Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I kind of switched things up with my space and my background, so I hope that you guys like it. I don't know, I've just been bored of the one I had and I wanted something a bit better and more clear. I don't know, so I switched it up. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm thinking of adding a different curtain in the back than what I have right now, but I am liking it so far. I feel like I have a lot more room. So anyways, today I'm going to be doing a purchase or pass video because we have some really exciting things that are launching soon, and I wanted to just go ahead and do one of these. I've been doing them like weekly so far, and I love to see what is new and talk about it, and I love seeing what you guys think about the new launches as well. So this week we actually have a few Halloween releases, which is very exciting because lately it's just always about holiday, and I feel like no one ever does fun Halloween makeup, and I love Halloween, so I would love to see more of it. I feel like a lot of people would buy it too. I know Halloween's only a day, but like so is Christmas, and they always make such a big deal with all the Christmas themed items, but like why can't we have more Halloween stuff? Because I would buy everything. So there is a few things, which is very exciting. So I'm going to start off with the first one that I am dying to get. I seriously saw this, I was like, no way, finally someone's doing this, and it's Colourpop doing a Hocus Pocus collection. It is about time. Like, I'm so surprised. I don't think any other makeup brands have done one. So I know Colourpop has some license with Disney, I'm assuming, since they've done like the Mulan and they've done like the Disney princesses and Frozen. So that must be why that they got to do this, and I'm so excited for it. I was gonna buy it honestly no matter what it was. Unless it was like really ugly inside, then maybe I would be like, no. Let me scoot over. I forgot that I need to insert photos here for you guys. But yes, the colors inside the palette are really perfect, I think, for what it is. Oh my gosh, I just got another notification that some people are already spotting it at Ulta. Dang, I'm gonna have to check my Ulta tomorrow, but I doubt it'll be there this early. So in this collection, we have the Gather Round Sisters eyeshadow palette, which I'm very excited about. It does seem to go with the theme, like the purples, the greens. They could have added maybe a couple more oranges in there, I think, but I do think overall the colors do kind of look witchy, and I think they go with the colors in the movie, in my opinion. I have heard some people say that this is really similar to their, I think it's the Disney Villains collection they did, which I did look that up, and they are kind of similar. I will not lie, but I don't have that one, so I am excited to get this. The colors just look gorgeous for Halloween. A lot of people also say it reminds them of the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette, which I can kind of see that as well, but this just looks so good. I'm definitely getting the palette. I think it is $22 for that, so the price is a little bit higher than usual. I think this will be available September 30th, so in a couple days. They also have some lip duos. I don't know if I'm going to get any of these. They're all different shades of red, which red lipstick is probably the color I wear the least, so I really don't personally need those, but I think they are kind of a fun collector's item. There's also going to be some lashes, which honestly the lashes from here, they don't look that great. They seem kind of thin looking, not thick enough, so I don't know about that. There's one pair that's pretty crazy, the Flirty Witch, but I don't know, the lashes don't look that great to me. I'd have to see a better photo of them. And then also there is going to be cream gel liners, which those could be fun. Maybe I will pick some of those because there's a fun green, a purple, and a red, which I've been wanting to try their liners. I always wanted the pastel collection that they had that came out with the like tie-dye collection. Never got it because it was always out of stock, but they do seem to make good eyeliners, and then they do have some glitters as well, which I'll probably pass on. So mostly I'm interested, personally, I want the palette and maybe the eyeliners. Let me know down below if you guys are going to be picking up this collection and what you guys think about it. Let's move on to another kind of fun Disney Halloween collection. This one is a Nightmare Before Christmas collab, and it is with Makeup Revolution. And honestly, I'm really disappointed in this one. I mean, it's like you get the opportunity to come out with this fun collection with a movie that so many people are obsessed with and will buy, and I just feel like they totally missed the mark on this one. It just does not look exciting at all. So far we've seen the Sally eyeshadow palette. I don't know if there's going to be more in this collection, but so far I'm very disappointed. Like, I will not be picking this up, unfortunately. This palette just looks so all over the place. It looks like it does have a lot of different shades in it, and there is some like stamps of like Jack Skellington's head on it, but it just looks so cheap. It's like, I know Makeup Revolution is a cheaper brand, but this, like Colourpop, I feel like they hit it out of the park with their packaging, and the colors and everything just looks so well put together. And then this is like, what even happened here? Like, this is not exciting. Let me know what you guys think about this release. Hopefully we'll see more. Maybe they'll come out with some other stuff like blushes or eyeliners and stuff like that. But yeah, they really missed the mark on this one. They had the opportunity and totally blew it. I know they just did that Friends collab as well, which I feel like that wasn't even that good either. Like, I don't know what is going on with Makeup Revolutions, but I think they're just honestly putting out way too much stuff, and they're not taking the time to put the quality and effort into their products. Okay, the next Halloween-ish palette. This is actually from an indie brand, and I'm actually very curious about getting this. So this is from the brand SHROUD Cosmetics. I've personally never heard of them before, but this is a collaboration with BEAUTBEAN, and it is a beautiful Halloween palette. It's called the It's Freakin Bats palette, and I really love the colors in here. These are like true Halloween colors. There's like a fun slimy green is what I would describe it as, and just some gorgeous shades in this one. So I'm really interested in this. I really want to try it. I love the packaging. I love that it's like a true Halloween palette. This is going to be $35 for 9 eyeshadows, which kind of seems like a lot, but I know they're going to probably be really good quality because these swatches look amazing. I would love to know if you guys have tried SHROUD Cosmetics, but I am definitely trying to try more indie brands because I've just been really impressed with the quality I've seen put out from these lesser known brands, and this just looks amazing. Alright, so that's it for mostly Halloween things. Let's move on to the next topic. I do want to talk about Pat McGrath's holiday launch because I didn't get a chance to talk about this yet. I know her big palette already went on sale. I did purchase it, so I'm waiting to get that. I don't even know if it's shipped yet, but basically she is doing a fun holiday collection, and everyone is buzzing over this big eyeshadow palette. So this is the Celestial Divinity palette. It has 18 space inspired shades for $78, so I was really excited to see this at a cheaper price point. Pat is kind of taking the notions of Natasha Denona, how she makes a like smaller pan size and then charges less, plus it looks like the packaging is a little bit on the cheaper side. It's not like her luxe heavy packaging that she usually does, but I'm not mad at it. I was happy to see it offered at this cheaper price, which I would much rather pay. I've been noticing that Pat McGrath has had a lot of sales on her website, so I feel like she's kind of struggling to sell her palettes at that really high $100 price point, in my opinion. I've just noticed sales like every week on her site personally. But yeah, I did pick this up. I was really excited to see it. It looks beautiful. I know that these are re-promotes though. The colors in like the Star Wars collection, I never bought any of those because most of the quads that, or whatever that they put together, I didn't appeal to them. Like I didn't like the color stories, but now that's like all in one. It does have a lot of shimmers, but there is a few mattes. It has just the right amount for me. Like I see a couple darker browns, there's like a couple purples, mauve tones that I can definitely work with to get a whole look, but I'm really excited to try out these shimmers because they look amazing. She is coming out with a lot more for the holidays as well. She just did an early release for that big palette, but she also has some quads. I'm really interested in the blue quad. I don't know the name of it. I'm going to insert a photo here, but it has a gorgeous shimmery blue, a gold, a bronze, and then it looks like one matte brown. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. I'm really intrigued by this blue color. I don't know, I'm just always drawn to blue for some reason. Plus I like that it has 2 other neutral shades I can use, so I definitely want that. I think it's nice for winter because for winter I always think of like blues, icy blues, stuff like that. She has a bunch of different lip products coming out in different kits. I pretty much just plan on maybe getting that quad, and that's it for the holiday. Next up, we'll talk about Makeup by Mario. He has come out with his own brand finally. I feel like he's done a few collabs with the Anastasia and then Sephora brushes and also KKW Beauty, of course. And now he has his own line. So I'm very intrigued by this because I do really admire Mario as an artist. I think he is incredible. So I'm very curious in checking out his line, but looking at it, There's nothing I'm just like obsessed with at the moment, so I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. I know a lot of people are probably excited about it, but just looking at it, I'm just not excited. I see a all shimmer palette and then an all matte palette, and I like to have mine combined in both. I don't like to reach for two different palettes. I just like all in one. That's just my personal taste. Yeah, it looks like there's the Master Metallics eyeshadow palette for $48, which has 12 shimmery sparkly shades, and the Master Mattes for $48, which is inspired by human skin tones. It has 12 matte shadows. There's a Master Metals eyeshadow palette for $48, which is liquid full effects inspired by Earth's natural metals. And then there's a metal manipulator you can use with the pressed metallics to make them even more intense. There's a lot going on here, so I don't want to go over everything. There's some brushes, some pigments. This is going to be available October 1st on Sephora, but I don't know, so far there's nothing I'm just like really OMG about. I kind of want to see some reviews first and maybe I'll pick something up, but I think I'll wait because obviously I'm sure he'll come out with more. I don't know if he has his own website or if it's just available on Sephora. I know there's so many like celebrities and stuff and even YouTubers doing brands in Sephora now, like Patrick Starr, Selena Gomez, all at once it seems, but I don't know. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this collection, if you guys are gonna pick anything up. Next up, we're gonna talk about Melt Cosmetics. They have come out with these new stacks. So basically these are the Sculpt collection, and we have the powder sculpt stack. It's going for $48. It's basically like a contour kit or contour book in a stack form. So I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people like that kind of thing these days. They had their time, like they were really popular for a year. I remember when Anastasia came out with the contour palette and it was like, oh my gosh, everyone went crazy over it. But nowadays we don't need every shade of contour. We just really need only one or two for your skin tone unless you are a makeup artist. So I don't really see the appeal in this. If they came out with some single contours, I would probably check them out because I feel like Melt makes really good products. But yeah, I'm not really interested in having 5 shades of contour, so because I can only use 1 or 2. These are going for $48 for the stack. There's a cream and there's also a powder. The next item I wanted to talk about, this is from Sol de Janeiro, and they have a new scent coming out, and I am very excited about this. You guys might know, maybe not, I don't know, but I love Sol de Janeiro scents. It's definitely my favorite. I'm definitely a Bath & Body Works kind of gal, but the other lotion and scent that I stock up on is Sol de Janeiro, their Boom Boom Cream. That scent is amazing. It's like a vanilla caramel pistachio. So good. I own every single form of it, but they are coming out with a new scent in a fragrance mist. So I don't think we have seen a lotion or anything yet, but this is the Chirosa 71, and it has notes of caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia nut, sea salt, white chocolate, and coconut blossom. This is going for $19. It sounds a lot like the original except the added coconut note, so I'm kind of curious to see what this is gonna smell like, but I'm sure it will be great. I'm definitely going to pick this up. Next up, I want to talk about Wayne Goss's new release. I bought his lipstick release when that came out. I'm actually wearing one of the combos now. I don't know if I have the lipstick here, but I am wearing the vintage pink lip liner and one of his lipsticks I'll link down below. Really loved that. And then he came out with a palette. I skipped the palette because it was just a really small neutral palette. I didn't feel like I needed it. But now he's coming out with these blush highlighter duos, and I'm definitely intrigued again. I really do like Wayne Goss. I loved his channel. I've been following him for years, and I feel like he really has a lot of good advice on makeup. I've learned a lot from him, and I do think he makes good quality makeup as well. So most of these are available, I think, just on Beautylish, and I definitely want to get one of these. I can't tell if they're powder or cream. I think Mel Thompson has a video on these, so I'm gonna have to watch that to find out. But these shades look really pretty. You do get a blush and a highlighter. I've been definitely on a blush kick lately. Like, I actually really need to do a blush declutter. But I really want to try these from him. I feel like they'll be really good. I don't think we have a date on these yet, and I don't see prices, but I definitely plan on picking at least one of those up. Hopefully. Next up, let's talk about the holiday release for Anastasia. I think this is their only holiday release, which is kind of like Wah wah. It's not that exciting. I don't know. I remember last year they went crazy with the releases. Now they've definitely calmed down a bit, but I'm kind of disappointed in this release. So they're coming out with a Soft Glam 2, and it's a mini palette basically. And I know mini palettes are very popular, so I can kind of see why they went this direction, using their favorites from the Soft Glam palette. And I think it has a couple shades from the original Norvina palette as well, but there's no new shades in it. So if you guys are a collector, you probably already have these shades, which I do. So for that reason, I'm not going to buy it. But I do think it's interesting they decided to go this route instead of like making a new palette for holiday. I feel like that would have been a good idea. Like one of their classic palettes. And I know they've been doing a lot with the Norvina brand, but I don't know. I'm just not excited about this. I don't want to pick it up. It's $29. They're also coming out with a Lash Brag Mascara mini ornament for $13 and a 4-piece mini gloss set for $28. We always see their lip sets at TJ Maxx, so I would say don't buy this because it'll definitely be at TJ Maxx for sure. I don't know about the palette though, but we always see the lip sets there because they never like sell out or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm disappointed in them. I expected a lot more. But whatever, at least I don't have to be spending my money on that. We could skip it. I think that's most of what I wanted to mention that was actually new. There wasn't a ton I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to talk about these main things. I did want to say also Sephora has a ton of holiday sets right now if you guys are wondering about those. I will link those down below if you guys want to check out their gift page. If you want to see what's new, I always go to the gifts tab and then I sort it by new, and that's how I see all the new gift sets because they keep adding different things every day. But I've gone through a lot of those already. Of course, there's always good like skincare sets from I Love Glow Recipe Pharmacy. Oh my gosh, I didn't talk about the Drunk Elephant trunk. I should talk about that. Okay, so Drunk Elephant comes out with their trunk set every year, which is literally a collection of like everything in their line as far as skincare goes. I don't think it includes their hair stuff. Let me pull it up. That's cute. It looks like a little safe, and it looks like all their full-size skincare. So there's the marula oil, we have one of their eye creams, the Bee Hydra Serum, their retinol, the C Firma, their jelly cleanser, the TLC glycolic night serum, the baby facial, the polypeptide cream, and their SPF, it looks like from this photo. And I don't have a price on this, but it's usually pretty pricey, but you can usually get this during the Sephora VIB sale and save a little bit on it. But I always think this kit is so cool. I love Drunk Elephant products still. I am on their PR list, and sometimes they send the trunk out to some of their influencers, so if I got it this year, fingers crossed I would get it. Probably not, because I haven't gotten any of their new releases lately. I feel like I got taken off the list, unfortunately, but I would seriously die if I got sent that because I just love their stuff so much. But I did want to mention that as well. If you guys are a skincare junkie, or if you're just a Drunk Elephant fanatic, you can get that trunk and save some money. So that, my friends, is everything I have to talk about for this video. I would love to know your thoughts on anything you really want me to pick up to review for the holidays. I just did a review on the little Tarte set, and I have the Too Faced Salted Caramel coming, and I have the Marc Jacobs Cherry palette I can do still, so I still need to do those. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.